everyone, welcome to our class today. My name is Christine. Today's class is going to consist of strength and balance. So we're going to work on exercises that will focus on building muscle strength and tone, as well as balance, which will help with our core stability and prevent you from having injuries such as falls. So we'll be distributing our weight evenly on both feet to kind of get a sense of our proper balance. So before we get started, let's just go over a few things with regards to form. The form is very important when you're doing all of these exercises. You never want to slouch completely back in the chair. What I'd like you to do is bring your body forward if you're leaning against the chair. And again, we talked about never being deep down into a seat. You want to sit with either something for support underneath you, like a book or a hard cushion, or you want to have a chair that has a little bit of a higher level on it, so your hips are elevated. So now we're just going to kind of take nice shoulder rolls back. And remember, think of the neck elongating, the head elongating on the neck. You don't want to pitch your neck back. You want it nice and straight. Let's do 4, 3. And remember our breathing, in through our nose, out through our mouth. One more time. And 1. Now we're gently going to reach those arms up. And again, think of reaching out of that rib cage, contracting forward right there, and slowly roll up. So this is a waking up of the muscles. When we start off very slowly, our feet are flat. We're reaching from our lower backs, tightening our abdominals, dropping our chest, and stretching up. We're going to do that 2 more times. Lift tall out of the hips, hold. Exhale to a nice flat back. Release all the way down. Roll up slow. We have 1 more time. Reaching nice and tall right there, hold. Exhale forward. Drop that chest and come up all the way. Now as we open our arms, we want to sit really tall. We're kind of reaching to the right side, coming around center, to the left side, and center again, reaching across. Let's do that 1 more time. Twist and hold. Now I just want to kind of get an angle here, reaching with that oblique. Inhale and exhale down. Remember, our center of gravity comes from our core. So again, we want to keep those abdominal muscles nice and firm to the lower back. We're going to come up. And we're slowly, it's like a wing going to the other side. Inhale and exhale. And think of like melting into that stretch, just letting that body and the gravity pull you down right there. Hold, breathe. Now remember what we talked about, a 10-second rule. So you want to stay in those stretches for about 10 seconds, just shake out those arms a little bit, to really get benefit and get those muscles stretched out. So let's do a little bit of a tapping of the feet, getting that blood flowing. Now this time I want you to push out and pull back. So it's like a wave movement, forward and back, exhale and inhale. And the rowing exercise is excellent for the posture. It really opens up the chest. We feel our back muscles. We're gonna do 4 more of those. 1 and pull back, 2 and pull back, 3 and pull back, 4 and hold. Now this time, bend those arms down, take them to the center and slowly just turn, tighten those abs, come around, your shoulders are down, twist and come around. Let's do 4. 1 and center, 2 and center, 3. We have 1 more time. 4 and center. Let's just lower those arms. Extend that right leg, and I want you to bend from that lower back. A nice deep breath in, and let that back just reach. So feel those muscles release. Don't bounce. Keep that foot flexed. Hold it right there, slowly roll up. Switching to the left. So see how my foot's in a flexed position, the heel is flat, my neck is long, I'm tightening those core muscles. I'm coming down right there, inhale. And exhale, just drop that chest, just hang right there. Breathe into it, just hold. Slowly lift that body up. Now we're gonna take our hands, fingertips laced together, shoulders down. Now think like you're pushing down an imaginary bar here for support. We just want to twist, come around, and squeeze those thighs together as we exhale. And remember, it's very important, since you're sitting possibly a lot and you're not using your whole torso, we want to get those muscles in the abdominals and obliques engaged. Exhale 1 more time. Take it around and come center. Now just lower those arms and kind of float them out like a butterfly. We're coming all the way up. Breathing, keep that head long, and press down all the way, nice and slow. Butterfly out, and 1 more time. We're gonna push up, lifting tall out of those hips, keeping that head long, and push it all the way down right there. Excellent job. Now this time, just kind of shake out the arms, shake out those shoulders a little bit, and we're getting ready for our strength training to begin. So what I'd like to do is, remember what we talked about, our largest muscle groups down is how we work. So our largest muscle groups is in our lower body, which is our legs. And we want to work the full leg. So that means the thigh, the calf, the quadricep, and the hamstring. So we're going to start with our leg extended, and we're just going to slowly bring our arms side. Now what I want you to do is you're going to drag that leg on the floor, then you're going to push it out. So remember, this is an exhale and an inhale. And I want to use the upper body as a guide, keeping our posture. Contract, keep that head long, press it out. Let's do one more set of 4. 4, and we're not lifting our leg today, we're dragging it along the floor just to give it a little variation. 3, and out. 2, and out. One more time. 1, and out. Now from there, just lower the arm, place that foot flat, and all I'm going to have you do is flex it and point it. Flex and point. So see, I'm lifting those toes, then I'm lifting my heels. This will get my calf and my shin up and out. I'm going to do 4. 1, and lift, keeping my stomach really firm. 2, and lift. 3, and lift. I have one more. 4, and lift. Now kind of just tap out those feet a little bit. Now we're going to switch over to our left side, so adjust that posture. Remember, those knees are together. Remember, no rounding of the shoulders. Open, so that chest is nice and open. Extend the left. Now remember, that heel is digging into the ground. You're not relaxing the foot, you're flexing it. So you're pressing it in, pressing it out. Exhale, inhale. Feel those abs. So this is targeting our quadricep when we come out and our hamstring when we drag that leg in. So remember, our arms right here. So we're going to contract and we're going to open. Squeeze those abs. Keep that chest lifted. Push it out. And the head is nice and long. I'm going nice and slow. So think about these movements. 4 more. 1, and release. 2, and release. 3, I have one more. 4, and out. Excellent. Place that foot flat. Now you're going to roll through that foot, then you're going to flex. So again, quadricep was working. Now we're working on our calf and our shin. We want to roll through, spread those toes out in your shoe when you're rolling through. Let's do 2, one more repetition, 1, and flex. Excellent. Just tap it out. So by tapping, we want to kind of keep that blood flowing through our legs. So let's move on to our hips. Again, the hips are hard to work in the seat, but I'd like to spend time on that because obviously they're central for support. So today we'll usually do an in and out movement. We're going to change that a little bit. We're going to do a circle, one leg at a time. So a little lift on that leg, you're just going to circle it around. Now notice what I'm doing. I'm lifting from that hip flexor. I'm tightening my stomach. Now remember, there's always an option if you cannot lift that leg. Look at how subtle that is. If you can't lift that leg, I just want you to roll it in the socket. But see how I'm making a circle. So remember, if you can't lift the leg, just roll it on the ground in the socket. If you can bring it up, I want you to really use those core muscles. I'm sitting really tall. Now incorporating a little bit of balance. We want to lift that arm, circle that leg. So look at how slow that is. Exhale. So it's coming up and around. It's a full circle. 4, and you should feel this a little bit in your thigh. 3 on the inner thigh. 2, and 1. Excellent. Just stretch that right leg. Now drop that right arm down. Take that left arm up. A nice deep breath. Remember, we're melting, and never bounce like this. You just want to hold. Releasing that neck. Get that nice long stretch. Bring the body to the center. Now sliding that leg in. Opposite. Let's just review what we did. We want to hold our arms for balance. Remember, if you cannot lift your leg, this right knee is staying center, so make sure you can see it right in front of you. You're just circling if you can't lift the left, or take it off. Look at how slow that is. I'm engaging my core as I circle that leg. Now my right foot is completely flat, or I'll show level 1. The toe is on the floor, and I'm wrapping it around, making a full circle right there, or I have it up and up. Keep that neck nice and long. Up, again, up. Let's do 4. 1, 2, 3, and rest. Excellent job. Take it down. Now extend that left foot, drop that arm down, bring that right arm up. Breathe in and exhale. Just melt into that stretch. Just hang there all the way. Just hold. Again, you want to get that full 10-second rule to really max out that benefit on the stretching. Come up slow. Now again, shake it out, tap it out. Now this time, let's take our legs apart right here. Now we want to move on to our back muscles. So that's going to be upper and lower back. So I'd like to take your hands, open those fingertips, let them rest at your side. Now what you're going to do, you're going to get a reach forward. Watch the exercise one time and then you can do it with me. So I'm going to show you the wrong way to do it as opposed to the right way. So when I say bend forward, I don't mean this. Do not come down with your head down. Look straight out at me. So we're making eye contact. You want to come forward. So I'm just a little bit at an angle. Then I come up. So that totally gets my hip flexor in my back. So I'm exhaling slow. I'm inhaling, releasing. And my shoulders are staying in place. Nice and long, away from my neck. Down and up. Same thing. Press and lift. Keep that going. Press, tighten those stomach muscles, and lift. I have 4. 1, and lift. 2, and lift again. 3, and lift. I have 1 more. 4, and lift. Now sit really tall. I want a little reach to the side, center, stretch, center. Again, exhale, work that waist, take it over. Now today, again, we're working very slow, so I really want to target. Look at my elbow out to the side, come center. So there's no need to rush right there. Let's do 4 more. 1, do not tense your shoulders, keep that neck long. 2, again. 3, 1 more. 4, and lift. Now kind of just rotate those arms, relax that head. Now bring those legs in slightly, and we're going to take our hands in front of our chest. Now this time what I'd like you to do is turn your palms so it's like you're going to clap. So your hands are here. Now look at the positioning. My knees are together, my feet are flat on the floor, and I'm not raising my shoulders around the neck. They're down away from my neck. I'm squeezing. So see when I pull back, I'm not here. Usually we do this, which is chest and back. Today we're doing rows, which is really targeting the back. Come forward. Exhale. Now remember, we want to add balance today. So when you pull back, you're going to lift that leg. You're going to release it down. Exhale. So let me hear your breathing. Breathe out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. So exaggerate that breathing so you're getting enough oxygen. Now remember, modification, if you can't lift that leg, I just want a toe touch and a release. A toe touch and a release. So the whole body is moving. Chest is lifted to the ceiling, or if you can, I want you to push it up, but don't lean back. Sit really tall. I have 4 more. 1, and down. 2, and down. 3, 1 more. 4, and down. Now kind of let those arms just swing like a pendulum back and forth. Excellent. Now we want to come up and cross those arms. Now get a nice little rotation to the side. Come around center, all the way over, keeping the back nice and straight. 2, 1 more time. 1, and hold. Now again, just relax that neck, relax those arms. Now we're going to go on to work our chest and our shoulders. So our chest, remember our back, we're here with that clap position, our chest is here. Now what I want you to do is flex those palms up, shoulders are down. So you want to squeeze them together, push. So again, with the flex palm, back and press. So see how I'm making like a semicircle? I push forward, again, exhale and inhale, out, same thing. Now we want to add that balance component with that. So I want to extend that leg in front, take it down, out. So see how it's about an inch or 2 off the floor. And remember, if you cannot lift that leg, you can either stay stationary or tap that foot in front, tightening your core muscles as you extend again. If you can, try it with me. It's a little lift, and a press. It's a lift and a press. The head is long right there. Push, I have 2 more. 1 more. 2 and rest. Shake out those arms all the way. Now again, I want you just to roll them through. Keep that head long and reverse it back to the other direction. Very good. Now let's go back onto our shoulder. So the same thing, we want to sit tall. Place this time your hands on your shoulders. So the first thing I want you to do is I want you to push it together, push it out. So it's in and out right there. So we're working that socket of the shoulder, in and out right there. 4, 3, my knees are together, my abs are in. 3, 2, 1. Now from here, touch the tops of the shoulders with the palms. You're gonna push up, then you're gonna tap behind the back of your shoulder. Then you're gonna come up, tap the front of the shoulder. So exhale, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. So see how I'm lifting and consciously bringing it over my head and forward. Over my head. Now remember that balance. We want to extend it out and bend. So just the right leg and press. If that is too much, you can bring it out on the floor, bring it in. Out on the floor. So 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we want to kind of just let those arms flow gently, one over the other. Now before we do the other side, let's sit tall with our heads. Just gently take the head over to the left, shoulders down. Again, we always want to get ample stretch in our upper body and our neck and the back of our head because we don't want those muscles tensing up. So now it's to the right. Remember, no bouncing, just breathe and hold right there. Very good. Now come center. Now let's repeat that on the left. So remember, we're touching our shoulders first. We're coming in and out. Tightening those abs. Squeezing together the thighs. 4, 3, really push it. 2, and 1. Now tap those shoulders, extend that left leg. Now remember, we come up in front of our head, we come behind the head. Exhale and inhale. Remember, if that's too much, it's coming out on the floor. That's how slow I'm going, right behind my head, or I'm lifting and pushing, sitting really tall. Lift again and push. I have 2 more. 1 and 2. Great job. Come down. Now kind of let those arms dangle in front of you. Release that head. Now let's go a little bit more into a balance exercise. So what I'd like you to do is kind of slowly turn your body to the left side. Now I want you to bring that right arm over your head and you're going to extend that left leg. So what you're going to do, this is going to involve a contraction in the ab. You're going to come back, then you're going to sit up. So this is a contraction. So see, I'm rounding. I'm not dropping my chest. It all happens in my stomach. And I lift. If that's too much, keep the foot on the floor, but get that contraction. Or if you can do that, balance. Now what I want you to do is take that left arm out, lift that body, squeeze and lift. Or remember, we're right here. You don't need to lift your leg. There's always a modification we can do. And lift, squeeze, and lift. Keep that head long. I have 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, 1, and rest. Take it in. Now let that arm swing behind you and look back towards it all the way. Inhale, a little more of a stretch right there. Look back towards that arm, hold, bring it down slow, and then kind of rotate that shoulder right there. Now we're going to take our time, gradually bring your body around. So just take a second in the center, just shake everything out. Now we want to shift our body over to our right. So we're getting a slight turn right there. Now remember, our left hand is here, our right leg is out. Now the same thing, you're going to bring it up and down. If you can do that contraction, or you're going to stay with the foot on the floor, squeezing those abdominals. So we're here again, or here with that leg. Reach and pull. Reach, keeping that left foot flat as you extend that arm and bring that right arm side. So remember, if you don't want to lift, you can be here, but really feel energy through those arms, contracting back. 4, 3, keep the head long, 2, and 1. Excellent, just shift it through. Now we're gonna look back towards that arm, inhale, and a little bit more of a twist right there. Just hold and stretch. Excellent. Come up slow. Now let that shoulder just rotate all the way back and come around to the center. Now what I'd like you to do is cross those ankles. So your ankles are crossed. Your hands are going to be placed at the side of the chair. Now this is going to require a little bit of pressure pushing down. So if you cannot lift your legs, I'm going to show the modification first and then I'll show the full exercise. So if you cannot lift, you take your palms and you do a little contraction forward and then you sit up. But do not grip those shoulders. Keep those shoulders back so it happens in the stomach and you lift. Exhale. So that's level 1. If you guys are brave today and want to make it a little harder, if you're going to pick those legs up and touch it down. So notice how I'm putting a little pressure on my chair, which helps me lift my legs. And you don't have to go too high. Right there is fine. You want to feel that midsection contracting. So exhale. Let me go back to the basic version, which is just a little push and a bend. So it's like you were doing that crunch machine, targeting those lower abs, or with that balance component, up and down. Balance, so see I hold a second. Let's rest. Rest 1 second, just hang, and we're gonna do 5 more. So kind of just hang, stretch out the back, sit up. Now your knees are together. Remember, pushing down and bending is perfectly fine. You're bending from that waist, or if you can, a little knee lift. So figure out which one you want to do, either bending forward or lifting the legs. Let's take 5. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great job. Just come down. Now kind of let those arms just hang, shake them out a little bit, and then shimmy up all the way. Now let's separate our feet. Again, we never want to compress on top of our joints. Our hands are underneath. We're getting a little contraction. Then we're coming straight up again. Exhale down. Lift straight up. Let's do it 2 more. Down and up. 1 more. Down and up. Now before we do our strength training for our arms, let's go back to a little balance, because I talked about at the beginning of the class doing our shifting of weight. So watch here. For balance, the arms are extended, but bring them slightly in front of you. So we're going to go right and left, right there. Right, left. So we're shifting that weight, keeping that midsection firm. Out and out. Let's do 4 more. Work those legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now bring those arms down. Take a nice deep breath, fill up with oxygen right there, and open all the way down. Now go side once more. Let's start with our left. So it's left, right, left, right. So see, I'm really picking up and exaggerating. I want to shift my weight, tightening my abs. So really pick it up. So you want to see the bottoms of the feet come off the floor. Out, out. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now bring it down all the way, just hang, and kind of let those arms flutter. Bring them all the way up, all the way, just shake them out, get them over the head, nice and long, flutter down all the way, right there, and flutter up like you're swimming, treading water right there. Great job. Come down, and just kind of shake it out. Now 1 more transfer of weight. What I would like to do is take the right toe pointed. So there's a difference from a flex to a point. I want you to touch that toe on the floor. Now what you're going to do to change that weight, you're going to come up with the leg, tap it down, up, down, up, down. Now if that's too much right there, you can just kind of swing it in and out. But let's try it with a little lift. So if you can lift, lift. Again, tighten that midsection. 4, 3, 2, keep that weight center. 1. Now kind of flex and point that toe, tap it out, and kind of take it side to side, because we did a lot with that ankle, pointing and flexing, so we want to kind of shake it out. Now let's switch it over to our left. So remember, center that posture, point that toe. So it's up and down. Hold that weight. And remember, if that's too much, you're opening and closing. Open and close. Tap, close. Or up and down. Try it with me. Up, up. Keep that head long. I have 4, 3, 2, and rest. Excellent. So let's just flex and point, and kind of turn it in and out right there. Just get that blood flowing and then bring it together. Now, let's do our arms because we did our shoulders, back, and chest, so now we need to work our arms. So let's just take our hands, palms open. You never want to grip because that creates too much tension. So palms are open, and we're going to do a little coordination on the bicep. So it's bicep right, bicep left, bicep right, bicep left, and then 2 triceps. So let's do that slow. So right here, 1, 2, up, up, and out, out. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, out, out. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and push, push. So see, I'm squeezing my thighs, sitting tall, down 2, and out, out. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and push. 2 more sets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and push. 1 more set. 1, 2, 3, 4, and push and hold. Now, nice firm arms. You just want to circle those arms. As we're circling those arms, we want to lift one leg, tap it down. The other leg. So we're changing weight on that. Up, up. Let's do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now reverse that circle. Same leg movement, or you can do a little toe touch if that's easier for you. But try to see if you can involve those legs by lifting, lifting. I have 4, 3, 2, rest, take it down. Now again, let's just kind of shake out those arms. Bring them up all the way. Breathe normally, come down, and then up. Now we want to sit nice and tall in that chair. A big stretch over, inhale. And see, we did the stretch in the beginning of the class with our arm extended. See if you can bend from your waist more, hang lower. Just stay right there and hold all the way. Now let's take an abdominal with a balance. So see how this is solid over my head. It's not extended or locked, it's bent. So I want to just lift and tap. Exhale, or you can get a little tap with that toe, bending from that oblique. Lift, lift. Let's do 4 more. 1, 2, keep that head straight. 3, 4. And then a nice backstroke circle forward and back 1 more time. Now let's reverse that arm. So we're going to scoop it. So again, you really want to make this a big movement, back and forth, up and over, and then kind of just shake it all out. Now the other side, we take it over our head. Remember the stretch first. So place that right hand on the chair. Inhale. Now see, I'm targeting. I'm reaching out of my oblique. My head is long. Never bouncing. I'm just holding and going lower, letting the gravity just pull me. Remember that 10-second rule? Hold it there. Right there. Now slowly keep that semicircle in the hand over the head. Tighten up those abs. We want to press and lift. So remember, if you cannot lift the leg, just do a little tap and a release right there. Or you can take it up, and you can use this right hand for resistance right there. Tap and press. Tap and press. Squeeze. I have 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now slow backstroke all the way. 1 more. Forward. Now let's reverse that to the other direction. So make a nice big circle there. 1 more. And down. Now clasp your fingertips together, extend right, left. Now remember, go from that back, come all the way towards me, release that arm. Inhale, and release it down. So you can look towards your knees, but don't drop your head all the way, just hang. And keep those feet flexed up. Let's reach with energy 1 more time up. Come forward all the way, keep that head long, right there. Drop it over and hold, excellent. Now place those feet flat, lift that chest nice and tall, and let's gently tip that head again to one side, hold, center, then the other side, Now, keeping that head straight, just slowly turn it to the right and hold, left and hold. Now, open up that chest, open those shoulders. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, exhale, I have 1 more. Now sit really tall in that chair, a nice deep breath in through the nose all the way up. Exhale through the mouth, 1 more time. Inhale all the way up, stay really tall, hold, and exhale all the way out. You did a great job today. We really keyed in deep into those muscles, working every major muscle group as well as our balance. So I really look forward to our next session. Stay strong.